about food and workshops during the event, so be sure to check that regularly. So a little bit about us, the team. There's myself, Dan, Jose, Diana, Jordan, Willis. Willis, he's in the back there. He's our audiovisual guy. Everyone say hi, Willis. Faculty advisor is Joanne Selinsky, there in the back. Joanne, could you please say hi? Joanne is awesome, and we couldn't do this without her. There's Alex. Some of our newer members, we have Tom, Sam, Christian, Tucker, Jason, Nick, Elaine, and Sophia. So thank you to everyone who has helped out with this event. We really couldn't do it without them. So a little bit about our sponsors for this HopHacks. We have our gold level sponsors, which is the premier level. First up, we have Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Lab. Can you guys raise your hands? Woo! Yeah, give them a round of applause. We have Bloomberg. Bloomberg, where are you? Woo! Our Sable level sponsors, we have Accenture. Woo! MedImmune. Woo! Johns Hopkins University, IT. Woo! And for our blue sponsors, we have Google. Google, where are you? Woo! .tech. Busy. Busy, where are you guys? We have Bookholders. Bookholders, I believe you're in the back there somewhere. Deloitte. Woo! VentureStorm, where are you guys? And AOL. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all of our sponsors. And again, HopHacks couldn't happen without you, so we thank you. Okay, so the schedule for this weekend's festivities. First off, we have kickoff, which is right now. Welcome, everybody. Hacking will begin approximately 9 p.m., and that will take place in Hackerman and Malone Halls, which some of you might have been to before. That's also where all the sponsors will be and where the main hacking event will take place. And there will be workshops happening throughout the event tonight and tomorrow, so be sure to check the schedule online for when those are happening. We'll also be sending those out via our various social media channels. We're going to have a break with the brunch from Sunday at 9 a.m. That's when hacking formally ends. We're going to have about a half-hour break there. And we're actually doing something a little bit different this year called science fair style presentations, and I'm going to get into those a little bit later. The schedule, to be continued, we have our top 10 hacks presentations just after the science fair, and then we're going to have our award and closing ceremony at approximately 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. That shouldn't last too long. And then for those of you who are out of town and who have arrived here on buses, those will be leaving just after the closing ceremony, so be prepared, make sure you have all your stuff out of the hacking spaces before you head out. So some general rules, so we've gone over this before, but I'll just make sure you guys know. You can use any publicly available API during the project. That means stuff you've written outside of HopHacks, like libraries, things like that. Please do not use them. We're only really looking at things that are focused, that are built during the event. Specifically for teams, you want to have teams that are up to 4 people in size. You can form these via our DevPost account, which we'll be giving you the link shortly. If you are here by yourself and you want to form a team, we're going to have you guys come to the lounge, which is in Hackerman 306, which is right across from our HQ, right after kickoff, so you can kind of form a team. We can do some socializing there and kind of kick around some ideas. You can come and go as you please, so if you want to sleep at home, you are able to, but please just make sure that all hacking is done within the confines of Hackerman and Malone Halls, where the hacking should be taking place. Now, a little bit about our Wi-Fi network, which Hopkins IT lovely provides for us. Please turn off the Wi-Fi on your cell phones if you can. We try to conserve bandwidth as much as possible. And please, nothing that messes with the Hopkins network in any way. Please don't DDoS our network. Thank you. We'd appreciate that. And then if you could kind of limit your music and YouTube usage to kind of a minimum, we'd also appreciate that. Just be courteous to people around you. Thanks. Now, specifically for visitors, if your school provides an EDU Roam account, you can connect to the EDU Roam SSID. You'll probably have to log in with your username and password. Your school should have provided that, so you can check out their web pages for if you want to do so. If EDU Roam does not work for you, if your school doesn't provide it, or if you're out of town, the Hopkins GuestNet is the one for you, which might be a little bit slower, but all you should have to do is just provide your email as soon as you log in. And our hardware, we have some awesome hardware provided by Major League Hacking. We've got Pebbles, Leap Motions, Spark Cores, Myo wristbands, Oculus Rifts, Raspberry Pis, Arduinos, Alienware, and even more. So if you ever want to rent out any of the hardware, please stop by the headquarters in Hackerman 320 and see either the HopHacks team or our MLH representative, Ryan, to kind of get that started. And specifically, if you need a hardwired Ethernet connection, which happens for some of the devices, the embedded devices like Raspberry Pis, please see us for an Ethernet cord and a way to log on to our hardwired Ethernet. So we're going to have workshops during the event from some of our awesome sponsors. We're going to have an intro to the faculty force and the ISIS search API given by IT at JHU. That'll be tonight, just following the presentation. The intro to the DevOps movement in the enterprise world, that's from Accenture. That's also tonight, a little bit later at 10:30. We have the Google App Engine, Saturday at 10:30 a.m. MedImmune is giving a presentation on challenges and opportunities in biotech and the role of informatics. That's Saturday at noon. And then rapid prototyping with Rails. That's from the Johns Hopkins Medical Technology Innovation Center, and that's going to be Saturday around 2 p.m. So be sure that you kind of have that schedule in your mind if you want to attend any of the workshops. Again, they're on our website, and we'll be sending out updates about them via our social media channels. So rooms of importance, I mentioned a couple of these earlier, but these is kind of formalized. We have Hackerman 320 is where the HopHacks HQ is, so there will always be a representative in there. We're wearing these nice coral shirts, so please, if you see any of us and you have any questions, feel free to ask, and we'll always be there to help. In addition to organizers there, we're also going to have your meals in that room. We'll also be sending out updates about them via social media. And we also have lots and lots of snacks for you, and of course Red Bull, which is I'm sure you guys are going to need at some point during the event. A new thing we have is the lounge. I kind of mentioned that earlier, where people should go immediately following kickoff if they want to form a team. That's going to be in Hackerman 306, which is right across the hall from the Hopkins HQ, or HopHacks HQ. We should have some video games and some other fun stuff in there for you guys to play with if you ever get bored of hacking. We have a sleeping room for those of you who do plan on sleeping during the event. I'm not quite sure why. But we have Malone 328 available for you. That should be a relatively quiet room where you can set up and try to get some shut-eye. The sponsor tables, these are where our lovely sponsors will reside. These are going to be on Hackerman 3rd floor in both the South Bay and the North Bay. So Hackerman is kind of split up into two parts on the first level. And you can travel between them, but you're going to have to step outside. So just be sure that you know that the sponsors are there on both sides of Hackerman. The workshops will take place in Malone Hall, which is not in Hackerman. It's just adjacent to it. And then showers, if you want them, are in Maryland Hall basement bathrooms. If you don't know where that is, please see a HopHacks representative, and we can kind of lead you there. So DevPost, this is where all of your hacks have to be submitted from in order to be considered for the judging. We have this URL, HopHacksSpring 2016 at dev.devpost.com. You might want to bookmark that because everyone on your team must register in order to submit a hack. You can also see the list of sponsored prizes that are there. Those should be updated shortly. And we can also send out updates via DevPost to all of the registered participants. So in addition to our social media channels, you'll be able to get updates via that as well. So definitely make sure you register if you do plan on submitting a hack. So our prizes this year, kind of like always, we're giving away for first place $1,024. Some of you might recognize that number. In addition, we're giving $512 for second place and $256 for third place. We also have medals courtesy of Major League Hacking, so you can look pretty fly once you're up here on stage. We do have some branded prizes specifically from our sponsors. We have the best Myo hack from Major League Hacking, giving a Myo wristband. Is that correct? We're giving away a Myos somehow. I think we have an extra one around. So either way, someone will be getting a Myos. The easy-to-use hack that helps a broad audience of people, you'll be getting a Sphero app-enabled BB-8 droid. That's pretty cool. A metadata tagger program from MedImmune. You'll be getting Amazon gift cards for that. And the best use of Google API is from Google, and you're going to have a Google duffel bag with all sorts of lovely Google swag inside. In addition, we have various prizes from bookholders.com. If you see their table, they'll be able to explain them in more detail. I believe they're giving away a Bitcoin, if that's correct, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and so this is the raffle that we were talking about earlier. This is the Myo wristband that the HopHacks team is going to raffle off. So a big change, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but we're actually going for a new structure of presentations and judging this time around. We're going what's known as the science fair presentation. So that's kind of a 2-hour long, it's more of a casual presentation. So you guys will set up little booths on tables in Hodson Hall and show your hack to anyone who comes by. We'll be assigning you rooms and spaces on Sunday morning after you submitted your hack. And judges will be walking around and scoring you, so make sure you are prepared if they do come by. You can also wander around and see what everyone else is working on as well, but just be sure that when the judges come by that you're there. And then the top 10 hacks from all of our judges' criteria will be moving on to the final round, which is 4 minutes presentations up here on stage in front of everyone for the final grand prize. So that should be very exciting. The judging criteria I kind of talked about earlier, but there's 4 things they're going to be looking at: usefulness, polish, creativity, and technical difficulty. And again, as we said before, the hacks are just judged on what you have worked on during the event, not anything that you've worked on before. So let's say you bring in a Raspberry Pi, you're only going to be judged for what you worked on, the software you created for that Raspberry Pi, and not the Pi itself. That's pretty self-explanatory. So our awesome judges, we have Dan Roach, who is one of the Hopkins Tech Venture Mentor in Residences. We have Dr. Tony DeBurra, who is the director of the Information Security Institute here at Hopkins. We have Dr. Michael Dinitz, who is a Hopkins CS Theory faculty. We have Dr. Gorkum Savink, who is from the Johns Hopkins Medical Institution Technology Innovation Center. He's also an alum. And Kasim Ahmad, who is the venture coordinator for student projects from Fast Forward, which is also part of Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures. And another cool thing we have this time around, we have free .tech domains courtesy of one of our sponsors. So here's some information about how to request one. I'm not going to read this out right now, but you guys will get a copy of this presentation at the end, and you can actually register a domain yourself. We'll also be sending this out via an email to all of you. So be on the lookout for that if you do want a .tech domain for free. And now some of our partners. These are different than sponsors, but I'm going to first bring A-Level Capital to the stage. Alex, if you're in the audience, could you come up?
Thank you, Dan. Hi, everyone. Wow, huge crowd. First, I just want to say thanks to the HopHacks team and to all the sponsors and partners that really made this event possible. So let's a quick round of applause for everyone who made this event. Cool. So quickly, just a little bit about myself. My name's Alex. I am studying computer science. I also work at A-Level Capital. We are basically a venture capital firm, entirely student-run, and we invest in Hopkins startups. So if you guys are building a technology through HopHacks and you want to continue it, please come talk to me. You guys have my email here. We have Ollie in the crowd. Quickly stand up. Come find us. We'll be walking around. So if you want to continue your idea and need funding, please talk to us. If you're also interested in venture capital, we have applications open for our investment team. So if you want to, be a part of the actual investment team, again, just go to our website, alevelcapital.com. Please drop me a line. And yeah, that's all. Thank you, everyone, and happy hacking.
Thanks, Alex. Next up, we have the Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures. We'll just give this a round of applause because we have no actual representatives thus far. In addition, the Johns Hopkins Medical Institution Technology Innovation Center. Be sure to hold it close.
All right. Hi, so I'm Jasmine, and this is Mike. And basically what we do is we build software applications that clinicians come to us with ideas, and we build software applications that actually get used in the hospital setting and can save patients' lives. And we actually have a few, we want to get you guys moving today, get excited about the hackathon, so we have a few exercises for you to do. So, Mike?
Yeah, to start, everyone get up out of your seats really quick. Enough sitting down.
Yeah.
Let's get those juices flowing.
Come on. You're not going to be moving a lot once you start, so.
Yeah. So first off, I don't know, when we're hacking, we kind of have to stretch it out every once in a while. So one of our core stretches, we call it the coffee curl. Jasmine, would you like to demonstrate? Yeah. So everyone give me a little coffee curl. And you can switch it up. Don't overstretch. You got to be careful. Another.
All right. Next move. the processor press. Is that what it's called? So take your computer if you have one and lift it up over your head, or you can just use your arms. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. One more. One more.
And the last one is the ruby roll. So just kind of roll that neck around, and in the shape of a ruby.
Yeah.
We like Ruby on Rails, so.
A lot.
And yeah.
So yeah, we actually have internships in the summer. So if you're interested at all, we'll leave some flyers with you guys and catch Mike's Rails workshop tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Technology Innovation Center, for the awesome workout. Next up, we have Major League Hacking. Ryan, please come to the stage.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan from MLH. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to try to be quick with my presentation because I know you guys all want to get to hacking. So, first of all, you can find a cheat sheet for my presentation at bit.ly/MLH_loves_HopHacks. All right, so who here knows what MLH is or what Major League Hacking is? Show of hands. Okay, for everyone who hasn't heard of us, we're the official Student Hackathon League. We go to over 210 events a year, and we help support over 50,000 students at those events. We also run an awesome league while we're at it. So by being here, you're earning points for your school. At the end of the season, the school with the most points ends up getting a sweet hardware lab upgrade from MLH and Dell. It's a $5,000 upgrade for your school. It's awesome. Rutgers just won it, and I know there's some kids from Rutgers here, so can I get a quick cheer or clap for them? Woo! Yeah. All right, I'm from Rutgers as well. Is the reason I bring that up. So, all right. So how do you win this hardware lab upgrade? You might be asking. You bring your friends to events. The best way to earn points is just by showing up to our events and having a great time at them. You unlock season perks by being here as well. We do Hack the Planet as well as a number of other events. You can also get really cool jerseys. I'll be wearing mine on Sunday. So you might be asking, what do we bring to the event? That's a great question. We brought a whole bunch of stuff. So first of all, we brought the Alienware Gaming Lounge. It's going to be in the lounge room, which is right across from HQ. If anyone wants to challenge me to Rocket League, feel free to. But I don't know if you're going to do well, but you're welcome to try. So we also have a photographer at the event this weekend. All of the photos will be on our Facebook page afterwards. We have a hardware lab with us, with a whole bunch of stuff you can rent out. We have Dell XPS laptops. We have Alienware laptops, Dell monitors, Oculus Rifts, Nest products. We have a drop cam and a thermostat, I believe. We have Intel Edisons. We have Pebbles. We have 2 different types. We have Myo armbands. We have Leap Motions, Smart Cores, Amazon Fire Phones, Muses, Arduinos, a whole bunch of sensors. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Come check that out. We also have free hosting for everyone this weekend. Amazon Web Services is giving everyone a $100 credit. You can get that credit by going to the URL here. There's also a card that I gave out to a lot of you guys. Additionally, we're giving out free domains. We have a .com, .net, or .org domain for 1 year from domains.com. I'm also doing a prize related to that. We also have the GitHub Student Developer Pack. For those of you who haven't used it before, it's a whole bunch of great free software that you can use. Definitely check that out. We're doing an awesome mini event Saturday at 6 p.m. It's a cup stacking competition put on by Dell. If you haven't done it before, it sounds stupid. It's incredibly fun. Come check it out. The winning team will get a prize. I don't know what it is. It's either usually a speaker or it's a Jawbone Up. They're both really cool. We have awesome prizes for people who compete and do demos. So we have medals for the first, second, and third place teams. I'll be showing them off upstairs at the hardware lab if you want to see them ahead of time. We have Dell Venue tablets for the first place team. For the best use of Amazon Web Services, we have a 1 terabyte hard drive from Dell for each member on the team. For the best domain name, and now this is a very special prize for me. Basically, I get to go around and judge what the funniest domain name is. So, anyone can win this. Your project doesn't even have to work. Just have a really funny domain name, and I will give you a prize for it. So, we have Jawbone Ups for that cup stacking competition. We have season shirts and this awesome GIF to show them off. So, it's not GIF. All right, we also have iDemoed stickers. The iDemoed stickers are branded for the event, and you can collect a bunch of them and put them on your laptop, and it'll look really cool, I promise. But you might be asking, Ryan, how is this all possible? Well, I have a simple answer for you. We have awesome sponsors. Dell and Intel are our main sponsors. They help us help us support all of the events we go to. We have Amazon Web Services that helps us with the Amazon Web Services credit. We have domains.com giving out free domains. We have GitHub with their student developer pack. Capital One is sponsoring our t-shirts this season. Ooh, and a quick serious note, guys. So all of the MLH events are under the MLH Code of Conduct. You can find all the information about it here on our website. Basically, the short answer is we want our hackathons to be a safe space for everyone. If you feel like you're, if someone's bothering you or anything's wrong, come talk to an organizer, come talk to me. There's also anonymous ways to report incidents online. If you have any problems at all, please come talk to us. And remember, if someone tells you to stop, just stop. That's the easiest way to deal with the code of conduct. So you can follow MLH at MLHHacks on Twitter. You can once again find my show notes at this address. I'm not going to try and say it again. I hope everyone has a great hackathon. And I've been Ryan with MLH. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for being here. And again, thank you, MLH, for just being a fantastic sponsor and partner for us. We really appreciate it. I'm just going to back out real quick, so we have some updates to the slide deck. So apologies for the... Here we go. All right, and now a word from our sponsors. Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Lab. Where are you guys? Will you please come to the floor?
Hey everyone, we're from the Applied Physics Lab. My name's Hallie. Scott. So for us, this is all about you. So I'm going to try to be short, quick, and sweet. Next slide. I'm going to tell you who we are, what we do, what areas we do what we do, and basically some other important information. So who we are. Whoa, that was really fast. We basically got started around World War II. Challenges came up. They affected our country, and we care about a couple things. One of them, let's keep our country safe. The other one, let's push technology to new boundaries to just increase our quality of life, right? So we started with World War II, the VT Fuse. Look it up if you have some time and you need to get some reading to just get your head off of the nag you hit as soon as you start hacking. And then we went on to do other cool stuff like cybersecurity, arms that are connected to your brain and you can operate without having to think too much about it, so you just use it as you would naturally do it. Or we just send satellites to Pluto and get some really, really, really cool pictures out of it, among other stuff. So next slide. In terms of the actual work we do a lot of work for the government. So we work for NASA, we work for the Homeland Protection, Department of Homeland Security, and the Department of Defense. We also do our own research and development because we're geeks and we love it. It's awesome. So next slide. These are some of the areas we work in. So this relates directly to the team we have here. So we have team members who have experience with code, web services, VMs, Android, iPhone, electronics, prototyping, reverse engineering. Hint, hint, if you get stuck, this is fun for us. Come to talk to us. We get you unstuck. Next slide. So some points that are worth knowing. Yes, we are looking for interns. Yes, I'll also say upfront that most of them require citizenship, but again, the important part of all this is for us to help you guys out. That's what we're here for. We get to have a blast at it. There's some details there about the internship opportunities. We're also looking for full-time employees. If you're interested, you have your resume, come by our table. Let's have a conversation. Some of the areas we care about, mostly computer science, engineering, electrical engineering, mechie, aerospace. We do some bio, we do computer science. Again, come talk to us. Next slide. That's basically all we have. I have a couple other notes now that you're all still awake, because we're still starting. Are you awake? Come on, guys. Are you awake? Awesome. Cool. So rule number one, something we've learned along the way, it's like past experiences. What they said about DevPost, do it. I've seen teams not be able to get into the competition because they forgot that after they worked the whole weekend. Not worth it. Second rule, really fast, get your pitch right. What did you do? How did you do it? And how does it work? Get that done. Even if it's one of you guys that decides, I'm going to sleep the 2 hours so I can be able to talk tomorrow morning, do it. It's worth it. It helps you guys communicate with us after 48 hours, 36 hours of Red Bull and sweets. And then last point, if you end up being one of the teams who has to present, you have a very short amount of time. So get your pitch man or girl ready, and then make sure that that screen that you're going to be using, make it your friend. don't waste half of your time just going through like setting up the computer and then trying to set up your demo and then your time is gone. So be aware of that. You're awake. Make the most out of it. Have fun, guys. This is all for you guys. Get hands-on. I'm looking forward to see what you guys come up with.
Thank you so much, APL. Up next, we have Bloomberg. Bloomberg, please come to the stage. Applause.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Good. Awesome. I'm Tuvia, I'm here with Bloomberg, and I have a first question for you. On the next slide is, what is Bloomberg? So, go to the next slide. We've got a lot of things about Bloomberg here at Hopkins. There's the Bloomberg Physics Building, and there's the Bloomberg School of Public Health, and I'm sure all of you guys have heard about Mike Bloomberg. He was our mayor in New York City, and he obviously founded Bloomberg. And if you go to the next slide. We are really a technology company at heart. What we do is we make the Bloomberg Terminal, which is a software package that gives you all sorts of different information and analytics on financial data. And next slide. And we're a huge company. We have over 4,000 developers, and we've done all sorts of different things. Databases, a lot of attention on UX and UI, machine learning, NLP, and we really, from the core, from the founding, we were a technology company. We've developed some of the first relational databases and non-relational databases, and we have one of the largest C++ code bases in the world. And we have a huge number of subscribers. Almost everyone in the financial world uses the Bloomberg Terminal. We have over 325,000 subscribers. And if you go to the next slide. And we're really the one source for any question you could have on finance. Any sort of analytics or data, really anything. Everyone uses the Bloomberg Terminal for their core financial questions and answers. And so if you go to the next slide. Here we have 5 mentors here. One of them is actually not here at the moment. Tuvia, we got Wolfgang, Harish, and Shin. And we also have Bina, and she's not here right now. And we're really here, go next slide. We're here to help you guys and answer any sort of questions you might have, talk to you guys about your hacks, answer technical questions, or just toss ideas back and forth. We also, if you go to the next slide, we've got a bunch of cool puzzles and quizzes if you guys come to our table. So some of you have already seen them. They're quite fun and challenging. I have not figured out all of them myself. And so if you come and you answer one of those puzzles or the questions, you can get free Bloomberg PJs, and they're pretty awesome. Next slide. And so, yeah, we also have a branded prize that was mentioned earlier, the BB-8 droid. It's for an easy-to-use hack that helps a broad audience of people, and you guys can really go with that and roll with it however you want. Just make sure it's easy to use and helps a lot of people. Next slide. And yeah, and so that's our job link. I know it's long, but you can find it just at jobs.bloomberg.com, and you'll be able to navigate and also, come talk to us whenever. Have a fun hackathon.
Thank you so much, Tuvia and Bloomberg. Okay, up next we have Accenture. Accenture, please come to the stage.
Hi, we're from Accenture. This is our 3rd time sponsoring HopHacks, and we're really happy to be here. Can you go to the next slide? My name's Meg. I've been with Accenture for 5 years. I graduated from Hopkins in 2010. I'm now a manager. I'm in charge of delivery of a large Oracle implementation. That means I'm in charge of the test team and the development team, so I'm happy to talk to anybody who's not quite sure where they want to go in technology.
Hi, my name's Rebecca. I just joined Accenture in September because I graduated with computer science in May. And I joined our USPS project as a Java developer and on the team that's doing the first Cassandra implementation for Accenture Federal.
Hey, I'm Dean. I joined Accenture just after graduating Hopkins in 2011, and I'm a manager at the Department of Education. Right now I'm a lead on a dev team that's completely rewriting their entire code base from COBOL into Java, which has been really fun. Million lines of code later, we go live in 3 weeks.
So a lot of people don't know what consulting is. I didn't when I was in your shoes, and I don't really think that this slide helps clear it up very much. But we do a lot of things in a lot of places. The slide's a little bit out of date. We actually have over 300,000 employees in 120 countries. We work in every technology services that you can imagine. We do a little bit of management consulting as well. We spend a lot of time and money on training. So I know I was recently teaching digital new analyst school in Chicago to a group of people from Europe, so it was a pretty exciting opportunity. We're happy to talk to you more about consulting in general and Accenture specifically.
Okay, and some events we've got coming up for recruiting. We've got a panel on Monday, so you can talk to some of our former interns and new hires about applying to Accenture and kind of what Accenture's about. Then we've got a series of workshops for interview prep and resume critiques, which is just a useful skill for life. And then the resume due date is March 2nd, so a little over a month. If you want more info, come talk to us in the sponsor bay. We've got a workshop later tonight, and yeah, check out our website, and we're happy to answer any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Accenture. Up next, we have Johns Hopkins IT, or IT at JHU.
How's it going? We've got the coffee cereal. Sweet. Hi, how you doing? I'm Nicole Pennington, and this is Sam Livingston. We're from Central IT at Johns Hopkins, so we're right up at Mount Washington. So we do a lot of things. Mostly we support the research, teaching, patient care, and the business operations at Johns Hopkins University. We deliver lots of services, and we support lots of different divisions and schools across the university at their 9 schools. We're here today to challenge you over the weekend at the hackathon. We've talked to a lot of you about the APIs we brought to the table. We have our ISIS public course search API, as well as a faculty information, faculty force API. So we're really excited to see what you guys can do with it. And we have some really good prizes. We have a drone, and we have a Chromebook. So we hope that we can give that to somebody out there that can, you know, be a hero to your student population and hack something that can improve your student experience. And I'd just like to end up by saying that, you know, we tried to be really innovative at IT at JH, and I can tell you that in the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to be implementing a brand new student information system. So ISIS self-service will be replaced, you name it. So, you know, if you're here now, you're like, so what, I'll be gone by then. But, you know, so, you know, if you're looking for a job and, you know, you want to be part of that team, we'd really like to talk to you. We're here most of the weekend. So stop by. We have some touchscreen gloves for the winter. Stop by. We have lots of those left. Not much coffee cereal left, though. Sorry about that. But, you know, be a hero to your student body and hack a solution for us. So thank you.
Thank you so much, IT at JH. Up next, we have Deloitte. Deloitte, please come to the stage.
Hey guys, I'm Liz. I am a manager at Deloitte, also a Hopkins alum. I've got Jesse, Maher, and John here with me. They're going to be mentors here. We are all part of Deloitte Consulting's federal technology practice. So we do everything from building mobile apps for the federal government to help citizens better access things to actually building websites and tools. So we're really excited to be here. This is our first time at HopHacks, and we hope to come back. We are actually hiring all the time for full-time and for internships, so nothing specific right now, but come talk to us to learn a little bit more about what we're looking for, and really looking forward to getting to know you all weekend. You guys mentioned that the pitches are really important. Definitely come talk to us as you're crafting your pitches. We'd love to help with that, as well as helping solve your technology problems all weekend. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Deloitte. And up next, we have MedImmune. MedImmune, please come to the stage if you're here. They're coming.
How's everybody doing? So my name is Daniel. This is Jay. We're with MedImmune. We're a pharma company, really a biotech. We're here for the second time as sponsors, this time a little bit bigger. We have a couple of challenges for you here today. I hope some of you will grab that. We have a handful of GoPros to give away for the cool projects that are going to come out of that, and not the Amazon gift cards as it was. So it was a shift there. So I hope you have a good 3 days of hacking, and we look forward to what you're going to come up with.
Thank you, MedImmune. We have AOL. AOL, please come to the stage.
Hey everybody, my name is Paris. I am a program manager at AOL in Baltimore. Some of you might be familiar with advertising.com that was purchased by AOL. Stanley is here. Stanley is a product manager and a Hopkins grad. He's going to be here with you all weekend. Elliot Pearson is an architect with us. He's not here right now, but he's also going to be here throughout the weekend. We have hoodies and shirts and all types of fun stuff. So find Stanley. We don't really like tables to hang out at. We like to walk around. So Stanley's there. Anyway, really quick, everybody in the room is probably like, AOL, what the hell's AOL, but how are you relevant? Why? Right? So really quick, we're super freaking relevant, and you just don't know it, and we're cool with that. So at the end of the day, we are a brand media company now. Huffington Post, MapQuest, TechCrunch, Engadget, Kitchen Daily, Stylist. It's about 43 properties, makers. We have venture funds for women, tons of different really cool brands, and that's AOL. That's the cool part about AOL. Not many people know that AOL owns a powerful ad tech division called AOL Platforms. It is a soup to nuts ad tech platform. That's what Stanley and I really have focused a lot of our time on. And really quick, I also run the Baltimore Hackathon, so if anyone's interested in that, come see me. But we were also just acquired by Verizon recently, largely due to those ad assets that we have. That was really appealing to them. And then we also just bought another Baltimore-based ad tech company, Millennial Media, if anybody here is familiar with Millennial. So we have 2 Baltimore offices now. And then we also have a beautiful engineering site that we just built, engineering.aol.com. There are some, it's about 50 open source projects on there that we've opened up from proprietary AOL stuff that could be useful to you, like gems and APIs. Again, please check with your rules for some of that stuff. But you'll see like some cool Huffington Post things on there and some other things. But we also have careers, our technical blog. But if anybody else has any other questions, see me. Cool, thanks.
Thank you very much, AOL. Up next, we have Busy.
Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Nick Gerner, and this is Phil, and we're here today representing Busy. For those of you who do not know, Busy is a DC-based tech startup, and our mission is to help people and teams turn their ideas into actions. So I'm sure you guys are all well aware of this, but for those of you who are not, please see me after the hackathon. But people are really good at coming up with ideas. They're less so at acting on those ideas. So that is the problem that Busy serves to solve. We're building a platform that takes all of the things that teams create on a daily basis, so things like messages, calendar events, action items, and notes, and we're unifying them together in a single messaging style interface. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, please come see us at our booth. As we're also shamelessly showing here, we're also hiring summer internships. So we're looking for people with full stack experience. And then on the other side of the coin, we're also looking for those with UI, UX, or graphic design experience. And feel free to learn more at busy.com/summer, or again, see us at our booth. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Busy. All right, we have Google. Blaze, please come to the stage.
So much. Hey everyone, I'm Blaze. I'm here representing Google. I graduated class of 2014, attended HopHacks in that same year. So you're all in for an awesome weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. So there's just a few really important things that I want you to remember. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be giving a demo on Google App Engine. It's at 10:30. It can be really valuable if you're building a web app. So come check that out. We are having a prize for the best use of any Google API. You will win this awesome duffel bag full of great Google swag. I promise there's really good stuff in here. Check out developers.google.com or come talk to me. We are hiring. Check out google.com/students. Any questions at all, please come talk to me. I'd love to hear about all the cool stuff that you're going to build. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Blaze. And now we have book holders. Book holders, please come to the stage.
Hey guys, how you doing? You ready to hack? Come on, this is not class. You guys are here voluntarily. All right, my name is John. I'm the CEO of Bookholders. We have two awesome challenges today. Our first one is, and I guess next slide to show it, but best app or program using internet source data. And we have two cool APIs to get you kickstarted. One is our class data API, which actually has a whole bunch of class data for not only Hopkins, but all surrounding schools, way back years worth of data that you can use to do statistics or sort of interesting comparisons. We also have a video feed, which is over WebSockets, and that you can use like HTML Canvas or other things to be able to mash them together. We're giving away half a Bitcoin for the prize, okay? Our next challenge, how many of you have used a Raspberry Pi or Arduino? Show of hands. Well, pretty good. All right, well, if you love those things, the next challenge is for you. We have the coolest use of hardware, and essentially we're giving away Raspberry Pis and Spark Photons, so check that out. We also have a whole bunch of sensors and other equipment that complements MLH's equipment that they have. So come by our table if you're interested in thermoelectric coolers or some LEDs. We also have even a laser printer that you can rip apart. So if you were that kid that took things apart and never put them back together when you were younger, come on by. We got stuff for you to take apart and hack. We also have internships for spring and for summer. So come by our table and check it out, and good luck.
Thank you, book holders. Okay, so we have one last quick sponsor before we get to hacking. VentureStorm, can you come to the stage? VentureStorm is a student organization at the University of Maryland.
Hey, how's it going, guys? So my name's Taylor. I'm here with VentureStorm. So for those that don't know what we do, we are a web platform that helps connect student developers with local and global entrepreneurs. So basically for student developers, it's a great opportunity for you to come check out our website, view different projects that have been posted, earn equity, money, get on the ground level of a startup while in college, all while improving your resume and building, a nice portfolio of projects you've worked on. So feel free to come by our booth. If you have any questions about what we do and how we do it, we'd be happy to answer them. And if you need help on your hacks, feel free to come by. Thank you.
Thanks so much, VentureStorm. And that was actually the last of our sponsor presentations. So let's just give a big hand to all the sponsors who are here on their weekends to help out. Thank you so much. So just a few words before we actually get started. Again, check us out on hophacks.com for updated schedule. You can also be sure to register for the dev post if you do plan on submitting a hack. That is critical. If you don't register for dev post, as I said before, you're not going to be eligible to win any prizes. Check our Facebook page as well as our Twitter feed regularly, and look out for the hashtag HopHacks spring 2016. And you can also email us at hophacks@gmail.com if any questions arise. Also, feel free to come see one of the organizers. We will always be in Hackerman 320. We're wearing the coral shirts. So thank you guys so much. Our first snack will be, this actually at midnight. That should read midnight. We're going to have pizza for you at midnight tonight, but you can come by and grab a snack beforehand. And then we'll have snack and drinks throughout the entire hackathon for you in our HQ. And in addition, we'll be giving away swag all night. So guys, thank you so much for coming, and happy HopHacks. Get hacking. Oh, in addition, if you're looking for a new team member, go to Hackerman 309, which is the lounge room. 306, I apologize. That is across the hall from the HQ. Oh, they'll figure it out. And again, setup for hacking is in Hackerman and Malone halls. There are tables for you that are available.